Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one of my videos, and today I have a really special video. I did an interview with Paul McCann. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I'm pretty sure I said it right though. Who got first place at ARG Michigan, playing Kagero in Standard. So the interview, I did it through Messenger, and I asked him some questions, and like he was gonna be busy with work, so he couldn't do a Discord video, so it's all fine though. So I'll just say what he told me. So the top 4 was Kagero, only him, 2 Oracle Think Tank, and 1 Nova Grappler. Alright, the deck list, I'm gonna leave it on the description down below, and that way I can save some time. This video is actually gonna be pretty fast since I'm just gonna read what he told me. So I'm gonna start. Based on personal testing prior to the event, Kagero is heavily favored versus Oracle Think Tank, despite popular opinion. Waterfall's no sentinel restriction single-handedly pushes the matchup in Kagero's favor, as it invalidates many of the free cards Oracle Think Tank is generating. Oracle Think Tank can win by rushing early, but they risk running into defensive triggers and then having their units picked off by the Kagero skills. They can also win if they resolve a deer, usually requiring 2 crits of the event, and the Kagero player not having multiple PGs. All Kagero has to do is guard effectively and stack force markers on Vanguard and use Waterfall to push through the protect gives. Multiple Waterfall attacks with skill usually means the game will end in Kagero's favor. Kagero also has no bad matchups against the initial 4 clans, whereas OTT is unfavored versus Kagero and can also lose to Nova's Rush as their protect gifts become less valuable against many attacks. I would rank the current decks into 2 tiers as such: Kagero A+, OTT A, Nova Grappler B, and Royal Paladin B-. I asked him a question. I told him, do you feel comfortable with this deck going forward, or do you plan to use another deck for future regionals or shop challenges? And he told me, for now I feel comfortable with it. I will likely continue playing Kagero until the second extra booster releases, at which point I may switch to Granblue. Granblue has protect and generates card advantages by a superior call, but does not have OTT's weakness of being weak on offense. Also, as far as individual card choices, I play Dragon Armor Knight over Bellicosity, as it basically the same card that's constantly a 23+ row rather than only when a rearguard dies. It can also hit a 13k base Vanguard unboosted. Aermo and Barr are the best grade ones. Gaius is the worst, but I still play 2 since I want to see at least 1 in case his effect is relevant that game. Twice in the tournament, I used him to take my opponents from 3 to 6 damage with Waterfall, which allowed me to starve them off counterblast. He can also be insurance against a heal trigger if your opponent is at 4, and at worst is till an 8k vanilla booster. I wouldn't mind a 9th grade 3, but they're all bad. I also wouldn't mind extra draw triggers, but the 5k guard as opposed to the 15 crit greatly disincentives playing non-PG guards. Alright, so my last question was, do you have any advice for players who want to play Kagero in Standard? As of advice, I mean tips of what to do or not to do against certain matchups. So his answer was, versus Mirror, don't call early. Don't call units early. Let your opponent call rearguards so you can pick them off with your retiring skills. The examples he gave was Berserk, Barr, etc. Remember that 4 damage is essentially the same as 5 due to Waterfall. Versus Oracle Think Tank, prioritize killing Promised Daughter, as it's the only rearguard that can make a 23 row without paying any cost. Pressure early to get them to 3 or 4 damages, so you can first or second Waterfall activation to kill them. If the game is going long and Deer is going to activate, you'll probably need at least 1 PG to survive. If you can swing at least twice with Waterfall before Deer hits or survive a Deer, then you'll probably win. Versus Novas, Focus on attacking the vanguard and race them. Your units naturally deal with theirs due to your skills, and they can't really afford to hold their rearguards. If you waste time attacking rearguards, you'll get outraced in damage via Axel circles and perfect razor skill. Lastly, versus Royal Paladins, try not to get rushed down. Leave yourself at a low enough amount of damage so that Soul Saber plus a crit doesn't kill you. They'll probably be able to activate Soul Saber at least once per game, but if you're picking off their rearguards with skeleton attacks, you can starve them off counterblast and force them to drop their hand to get value of Soul Saber's effect. Starving their counterblast is very effective against Alfred, and most of their rearguards won't be able to pay their cost. So this was Paul McCann again, winning first place with Kagero. Description, the deck list is going to be in the description down below. Any comments you might have, please put it down below and I'll ask him the questions so he can give you an answer right away. Alright guys, so as some shout outs, I want to give a shout out to Paul for being the second person to, you know, let me do an interview. If you are a person who has won or topped a recent ARG and would like to get interviewed, please send me a message through Facebook. My name is Joel, Joel Aldasoro. I'm gonna leave it in the description also if you just want to you know, send me a message through Facebook, or you can just comment down below like, oh, I'll be interested, and you can just leave me your Facebook down there and I'll talk to you later. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate this. If you like this video, please be sure to drop a like, and also if you want to see more of these type of videos, please drop a like so I can see that you guys are liking this kind of interaction. And the next video is going to be like matches. I'm probably going to be thinking of doing a Nubatama and Injure Chronicle, you know, one of a classic matchup. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Other than that, it's been Joel and I'm out. Later.